It was a big-time deal. I know they flew a lot of talent over, spent a lot of money, or got a lot of money, whatever the deal was, but it's a huge deal. I guess they're looking to make more inroads over there as well. But I thought the match of the night was Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles, and I thought this match was a better match than the one they had over here in the States, which was highly anticipated. And maybe the match was in the wrong spot at Mania, or, the crowd, maybe they're a little burned out. That's a long event. But I thought they had a better match in Saudi Arabia and Jeddah, and I really enjoyed the match. I enjoy Shinsuke much more as a heel than I do as a babyface. And AJ, whether he's heel or baby, is one of the best workers in the world, and I'm a huge fan. So I really thought that match clicked, and I really liked it. On a nitpicky note, I think he's got to be not careful, but not to do too many of the low blows, because those start to wear a little bit old. I like the kick to the back of the knee when the referee was there, some of the subtleties, but I'm liking now what they're doing, or Shinsuke's able to do as a heel, more so than I liked him as I don't want to say quirky, babyface. I don't know how you'd even call him, whatever his babyface style was. But what were your thoughts with him now working heel versus what they were trying to do with him as a baby?
I thought that, and I had a little preview of him because I called some of his matches for Access TV, which airs on Friday nights, on the Access Television Network, Mark Cuban's network. New Japan Pro Wrestling. I enjoy working with Josh Barnett. Josh, buddy of yours.
Oh, yeah.
We get along good. He's a man's man. He's at work, ready to go, and he understands the product, and he has a very strong belief into what he believes the wrestling business should be. And I don't try to compromise that whatsoever. His opinion is good to me. He's on the money. He don't like a lot of comedy. And a lot of us old guys don't like a lot of comedy.
No.
Unless it's organic. I've seen some funny shit in the ring, man, but it wasn't planned.
Right.
You laugh out loud, some things like that. So, but anyway, I thought we had not seen the best of Shinsuke yet. I thought his match with Sami Zayn when he came in at that NXT takeover was outstanding.
Yep.
And I don't think he reached that level again. Getting with AJ is a blessing in disguise for him. Turning heel on AJ is a blessing in disguise. Or maybe it's not disguised. It doesn't seem like to be disguised to me. It seems like it's a no-brainer. And but I talked to him in Saudi Arabia, and he is much more comfortable right now in his role than he seemingly was as a babyface, because I don't think that he felt it, and I think he really likes this role. But hell, Steve, how many guys do you know that had a good run of business, for a few years, that would tell you that what was more fun, being a babyface or a heel? Well, most guys would say it's more fun being a heel. Don't you agree?
Yeah, well, you know what? You love the pops, you love the adulation, you love the adrenaline, all that. But just creative liberty, freedom, I always preferred working heel. And, due to the, when we did that match at WrestleMania 13, and, it was more of a positioning type thing than saying, hey, now this guy is a good guy or a quote unquote baby face. And that was a real fun ride, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. But yeah, man, I always say that I much more preferred working and being a heel to being a baby.
And I think Shinsuke is too. So I just felt like the matches I saw him in, now granted they're high level matches at major events in the New Japan Company. And, like Okada, Tanahashi, big time guys.
Yeah.
High level matches, main event level matches at major events. He seemed to me to be a little bit more physically intense. He seemed to me to be a little bit more physical in general. And I felt it that night I saw him in person when he debuted, sitting there at ringside. But it didn't catch with me. It didn't build momentum as it should have. I thought it should have. And then by the time he got to the main roster, I didn't feel it yet. And I wanted to fight. I know the guy's good. He's really good. He ain't no average hand. But I think he's better suited like you. I'm a big believer in his abilities. And if he can break loose in his own mind and be completely free and loose with his in-ring style, you'll notice a significant difference in what he is and what he can do, and the perception of what he does. Some of those knee strikes I've seen him do to guys, it looks like it absolutely destroys them.
Well, that's part of what I'm liking about him. He seems more aggressive, and when they're trying to, I don't know, do these interviews or promos with him, and it was kind of bordering on a little bit of comedy or humor. I mean, this is a guy, and I've been beating a dead horse for a long time, but I haven't talked about it in a long time. He's the king of strong style, man. That's a strong statement. It's a great tagline. So, man, this guy needs to be taken serious as a heart attack. You know, anytime he steps out there, and I don't care who you are, whether you're Braun Strowman or whatever, this is the king of strong style. So he's got a hell of an opportunity to take your ass out anytime he steps through the ropes. So yep. He needs to have, or they need to me, they need to reestablish the danger factor with this guy, and he needs to pile up some wins, and he needs to pile them up in strong fashion. But that's just me.
You know, I'm a big believer, and I think still winning counts.
Absolutely.
I believe that winning counts. And when you say, well, look, the fans know it's a work, they know it's showbiz, come on. Now, winning counts. Well, it does. The perception, you subconsciously, you gravitate to success, and you try to, most people, unless they're sadists, move away from negatives. So I perceive then that winning is a good thing. That's why the match with Charlotte and Asuka at WrestleMania was so big dealing, because you knew there was either going to be a new champion crowned or the undefeated streak was going to go by the wayside. Simple. I processed that information that quick. So I don't know. I think he's a good hand, man. He's a good dude, and I think he'll do well in this role. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him beat AJ somewhere at some point and be the champ, and then maybe get a little entourage or something. But you know, there's a lot of things you could do in his